Gujarat is usually hard. We'll have to deal with Russia eventually. Let's get more dev than I do.
That's cool. For now, though, you expand north and...
Yeah. Well, Chagatai. I'm as far north as I can go already.
I mean, you just take expansion, right? As your first idea group.
All that shitty Siberian land.
Yeah, but you know, it's 3, 4, 5 development each. You can go into Alaska even. Although I do intend to take the California and Mexico trade nodes. It's a shame you can't see the trade routes on the map, on the trade map in the loading screen. I mean, so Sib. Ethiopia looks strong, Yemen looks okay, Timurids is falling apart, don't do that. Bakhmanis, Fajanagar, all some good. Delhi seems okay. You can do Atuya, but then...
Bahmanis usually gets killed because they're in the middle of everything. Delhi looks like it might be in a good position. Bengal,
if you don't want to play
Bengal is super rich because of that node, but it's kind of precarious where it's located. But once you win like the first war with Bengal, you're good. And then Vijayanagar is the strongest.
Then you're not Mozzie, which I know you value.
I value that too.
In India, I actually value that too. Like in Ottomans, Mamluks, whatever, it's fine, but in India, I actually prefer to not play a multi-state.
Why?
I don't know, it just feels inaccurate. The people are Hindu. Let's play what the people are.
Well, the rulers of India during this time are all Muslim.
I know, but the people were all Hindu. I don't know.
That's true,
Just,
but they were accepted by the Muslim sultans.
But yeah, so you can go India and then go into Persia and then become like the great Indian Arabian Empire. And the Manchurians will take Southeast Asia and then become the great East Asian Russian Empire.
He's playing as in India.
And then I'll take the Indonesia and the west coast of America and become the Pacific Empire. And then we will split the world between the three of us. Bye-bye.
The world is China, so you're giving me the world.
That's cool. Said every Japanese ruler ever. That's cool. Whatever. Well, until, you know, the Second World War and all that, but we don't talk about that. So.
Historically accurate statement.
10,000 Japanese, where are they? Not Japanese, Manchurians.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get rebels though. This is why I've been reticent about doing this.
Okay, it's okay. Deal with your rebels. It's no rush. Deal with your rebels.
Okay.
We'll deal with me after. When your rebels are done, when you're all settled in, when you're all cozy, give me a call. Oh damn! Look at that. Manchu's all Renaissance. I should probably do something about the Ainu. Like, fuck these guys.
Still backward as all hell.
So are the Ainu, so that's fun.
We have glorious communism in Manchuria. It's like
How's it going?
It's
And,
like our running joke in EU3. Any non-Western when they were red on the map. Communism.
that is an old joke. That has been some time since I've heard that particular puppy. Sid, how's India?
A bit shit.
Welcome to the shit show.
We're all a bit shit here, friend.
How much corruption do you have?
Yes, Sid.
Oh, look at this
what
guy.
a civilized society over there.
Fucking thinks he's better than us.
Manchester, how much corruption do you have?
13,
You wanna know how much corruption I have?
15,
15.
15. I need to marry you because you're so corrupt. So corrupt.
Let's just get our corruption
Corrupt.
together, baby. We'll all be corrupt. Uh-oh. How did you just become my heir?
Hmm? No, I'm your wife.
Oh, you're my wife. Okay. Whew. Whew.
So, how does this work? I'm a tributary of Ming.
That's good.
It's
Yeah.
it's only good.
No, actually, Manchester,
Hmm.
the name of your heir is
It's Johan.
Goro.
Johan Anderson.
Oh no, I'm Hwayan Goro, so that's okay. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. I was nervous for a second, but we're okay.
Was this the ruling dynasty of the Qing? No, they were the Qing. That's the name, the Qing. So it's all
No, you're
wrong.
the Goiro.
No, I need to be the
Before
Qing.
you became the Qing, you were the Goiro. Goro. And anyway, the Ashikaga shogunate is gonna be the apparently the Goiro as well. So. Oh, Prince. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Because I have a shoguness, which is not a thing. I didn't realize that my shogun was in fact a shoguness.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that they had those.
They did not have those, which is why it's so interesting.
She must
Tango
be a pretty
and
tough lady.
Ichizen. Have you considered doing the tango? I really need to conquer these fucking Usvegi.
Alright, would 9 suffice for your needs? 9 inches?
They have 10 and 8. You'd have 9, 7, and I would have an additional. I mean, don't stress it. This is more of a pragmatic thing. It's not a big rush till I promise.
Okay.
I brought my 14 down to 4. Sorry, my corruption down to 14. I accidentally closed the "You can make states" tab. How do I fix that?
I don't know. I think you
Sid,
need like a new one.
Yeah.
if I accidentally close a tab, how do I bring it back?
I don't know.
Damn it, Sid. You had one job. No! My glorious king died, and now I have a shit one again. What the fuck? He was like 25! Are you fucking. This game is so dumb!
That's the worst feeling ever.
I hate this! He was good! He was good! He was beautiful! He was gonna accomplish so much! Why is he gone? Why is he gone? Oh, we had a dream. I hate everything. He was,
What happens if I keep refusing to send tribute to the Ming?
They get mad at
I guess I got mad at you. He asked me once though, and then I didn't say yes, and then he didn't ask again.
He keeps asking me. I'm like, no.
you. Yeah, I give
No,
him
I don't really
tribute,
fancy
and
that boss.
He has 100 trust in me now.
What is it?
Keeps asking me. I'm like, nah, I don't really feel it, boss. Sorry.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. I thought about it, but like, sorry, bro. Can I get Land Tech 7 yet? Nope. Can I get that shit yet? Nope. Korea's barely getting the Renaissance. It's gonna be tough for me to get colonialism. I'm not gonna get the Renaissance for a while.
Oh, fuck you, Korea. My rival, and shouldn't get any Renaissance. Fucking pieces of shit.
It's okay, I'm taking the IU so we can...
Look at Korea with its fucking 7 tech in every category. I had to suffer for 30 years to get this. They just get it for free now.
Guys. I took a shitty province in Assam. I made it from development 5 to development 35, and now we have Renaissance.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, son. I am.
Probably should have finished converting it first. Whoops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do stupid things like that.
We all do stupid things like that.
It's like a me thing. It's like, oh, I didn't pass the edict to make development cheaper. Oh, fuck it. That's the shit Shuggy does. That's why he does so well. He never forgets. Crosses his T's. Dots his I's. See, I do have a few, like, almost passable provinces. Like, almost. Like, beyond my capital it is.
To be honest, given that I'm Japan, I don't. Like, really, the Japanese economic situation...
The tile is still better than mine, though.
Probably, yeah. That's fair. But, like, Japan...
And to be fair, my capital... No, it's not my capital. Well, no, it is my capital now. I lied. I had to develop that to be that, like it started as shitty as yours.
No, but yeah, what I'm getting at is just the fact that, like, Japan was not this shitty. Oh, good. Colonialism has started. This is exciting. I'm really happy, guys.
Great, a new one for us to start in our own places. Brilliant. I'm
It's
getting
okay,
caught up
I
with the
mean-
current shit.
Once I get aristocracy, I do intend to get colonial. But I need aristocracy first. No, Renaissance. Renaissance.
Yeah, I can tech mill now,
Renaissance.
but now I'm gonna be still unbalanced in research, getting tons of corruption still. But then I'll be behind on mill tech, which is not good. Not a good time.
It's always a good time.
Oh, so if I become Qing, I can actually reform out of my shitty government type that way. But that's not feasible anytime soon. So otherwise I have to wait till admin 10, I think? No. No, I need to finish either economic, innovative, or admin ideas to stop being a horde.
Okay. The good news is, Reddit, we did it. Now I can go reconquer the Ainu and these faggoty ass natives. It's always a good time. I now understand your pain, Manchester.
Hmm?
When we did the Bengali game.
What pain is that?
The one where you were waiting for shit to spread across borders to get to you.
Oh yeah,
For the
yeah,
Renaissance.
That sucked, yeah. Well, look at this.
What?
Something's liberated itself out of China. Dolly.
Dolly. It's like Bali, but less pretty.
Oh no, wait. Wasn't this part of China? Yeah, it was. It's got cords on it.
Yeah, no, that was part of China.
Yeah, it's southern China. Oh, Buddhist there.
That was the part of China I actually would like to go to in the real world at some point.
What's it like there? Is it cool?
Yeah, it's super cool. It's like really rural, but the like
Mhm.
landscapes are super dramatic, and you have these like
Yep.
stone forests they call it, where there's this like really weird geological anomaly where you have basically trees like stone, made of stone, but it's like natural. There's just these random stone pillars that come out of the earth. It's super fucking weird, but it looks really cool. And there's just a lot of cool shit down there, like Guanggang and Yunnan, like these provinces, the Guanggan and Yunnan provinces. It's tough because no one speaks English and it's super rural, but the rice terraces and like just the like this landscape are unbelievable.
Doesn't seem-
We almost went a year ago, but it didn't end up happening. And I still want to do it really badly because it looks really, really, really cool. Got all these provinces are picking up this shit so slow. Bring the Renaissance to me, motherfucker. Where do I see my trust rating with someone?
Right click and then click on like the guy with like the speech bubble.
Right click, hold on. So I'm at the diplomacy tab. Oh, the guy with
Right
the speech
click on
bubble.
the like the yeah.
They deeply distrust me. Why does Ming deeply distrust me? What did I do to Ming?
How much is that colony maintenance? Is that 2?
2. Yeah.
2. It's not too bad, I suppose.
First colony is 2, second is 4, third is 8.
We couldn't afford 2 right
I can't super afford 2. I can only a little afford 2. For what it's worth. as soon as I took over the Ainu, the beautiful, beautiful Renaissance came across.
Oh yeah, it's because we're friends. You get an extra modifier.
Because we're homies. We're homies. I need to conquer Korea, is basically what I'm hearing. Like, as soon as possible. But I need to get Ming to trust me. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Man, you're looking pretty sexy these days.
Oh, I see. If you refuse the tribute often enough, then Ming kicks you out of being a tributary.
Kicks out of what? Oh, because you were a tributary, but then you did not give him any money.
Yeah, wish I'd known that.
It's okay. Ming also hates me.
So if I declare war on this tributary of Ming, they're going to defend it. Like, do they actually
Exactly.
come out?
Yeah. I'm working on it as well. But my trust is below 30 and I don't know how to get it up. Oh, it's going up. Okay, because I'm improving relations with them. Okay. So you just need to get your trust above 30. If you become a tributary too, everything is solved.
Yeah, how do I get my trust up?
Improve relations with them. That's what I did. What I'm doing, and it seems to be working because I was 21 and now I'm 22. Yeah, I have to just invest in Miltech here, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh, 920. Oh, it's like I'm advanced, but I'm not. I'm just super behind. I heard you died, friend.
I just abdicated because I had to get rid of that terrible fucking piece of shit. I've had shit rulers for like 70 years since we've started the game. So hopefully fucking Johan Anderson will not die.
I've also had shithouse rulers. For what it's worth. I had one good one, but he died at 25. So, you know, do with that what you will.
Looking slightly better than you for some reason. Not sure why that is.
I've had to spend a lot of points on. I've had to spend a lot of points on dealing with Japan. That's why, pretty much, straight up. I spent a lot of money, time, and energy on Japan. It's just these shitty vassals, or non-vassals, if you will.
Where's Karunga?
Oh, that's good. Ming really is hostile to me because it really wants to conquer one of my provinces. Izumo. Which one is Izumo?
Just a random tile in Japan. Province of vital interest. Are you red? Oh no, never mind. For some reason I thought you changed color.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm still working on bringing, you know, all of Japan under my dominion. I'm still the Ashikaga shogunate. But there are only a few now who do not serve me. Which province is Izumo? Not that I would ever give him a, you know, like in Japan, where he would just start to run rampant.
Nope, Tamerlane went bankrupt. That's not good.
Have you gone for expedition ideas?
What?
Have you gone for exploration ideas?
I have a group, I haven't decided what to go for. Well, I can't afford a colony. I honestly don't have a surplus to spend on colonial maintenance.
I've gone for exploration ideas.
Sam, why have you gone for exploration?
No, I said expiration.
Exploration? Oh, because you're going to die.
Hey.
Hey, are you though? You're fine. You're Bengal. You have money forever.
I like how my advisors look exactly the same as the European ones, but they have slightly browner skin.
We're not racist, we promise. Here you go, Manchester, as a little reward for your help.
Thank you. Well, this is just recouping the money I gave you earlier, isn't it? Without interest.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I next time I could not send you money out of my own free will. That's my bad. if I send you money out of my own free will and get passive aggressive comments, I could just reconsider the whole project. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not here
I mean,
to...
is it? I just thought that the Dutch, since you are Dutch, you might have some semblance of returning money with an additional gain. I didn't think that would be a foreign idea to you.
I also have some semblance of being at war and not having a lot of money, but also goodness of my heart, thinking, you know, he's helped me out, even in this trying time for the nation of Ashikaga. I'll send him 100 ducats. And the fact that it was addressed, by the way, as a Dutchman, this is something that we would not appreciate in such a passive-aggressive manner. I just thought, you know, I should inform you, Desley. Oh, that was such a funny line. This is what I gave you, without interest. Okay. That feels when they're like, oh, Oswegi would accept your peace offer. It's like, cool, let me send it. And they're like, nah, fuck you.
Join the Reformation. AKA, fuck you, rest of the world.
Hey guys, have you thought about joining the Reformation? What is this Reformation? I have never heard of this Reformation you speak of.
They got a great accent, haven't they, the Indians?
They're the best accent, really. Honestly, they are the best. I like how somehow Iswegi thinks it's making gains. It's a 99% lost war score. I've taken territory from it, and the peace thing, it's like, yo, hold on. I've looked at the situation, boys. We're making gains. Are you?
Same as Great Britain. They've got like 5,000 troops left, and you win every battle, and they're like, want a white peace?
Yes, I do. What is happening to my stupid country? I have separatists. I don't recall asking for separatists. Yeah, did anyone order some separatists? Because it was not me. Why am I getting like huge stacks of separatists now? What the fuck is happening? This is really weird actually, because I'm not even getting what's it called? Like, I'm not even getting notifications that I am like at risk in terms of rebels. They're just showing up. I am overextended, but not that much. Not over 100%. Not over 100% though. Alright, it's fine. Let's get some mercenaries.
I need to turn this music off. Some Sabaton.
Some reggaeton?
Sabaton.
What? The Ainu separatists just showed up in like the middle of... What is happening with this game? Honest to God, nothing makes sense right now. Maybe I'm retarded. It's possible. I'm not ready to rule it out. Separatism from whom? None of you are Ainu. You're a different ethnic group. What the fuck is this game gone about?
What religion are you in Manchester?
I am Tengri, but I accept Confucianism at the same time.
Hmm.
Huh, they made this part of the world kind of interesting. This is, I guess this isn't quite Tibet, but this is like the Gobi Desert area around Yarkand.
Hey, I can see Manchester sieging or something.
Can you see me or no?
No, I can't see you. I don't know Japan exists.
It's because it doesn't.
What's Japan?
What's a Japan? What do you Japan?
I'm pretty sure that like the sea just falls off a cliff after the Straits of Malacca, and that's it.
I think you're right. Yeah, it's just that's the end of the world. The Straits of Malacca and done. And done. Alright, I'm gonna go have a cigarette. If I get declared war on, pause so I don't get raped and then Manchester gets annoyed with me.
Do you know what the Chinese used to call Europeans?
Chinks? That'd be ironic.
They used to call them, I think it was Songban, which means southern barbarians, because the Europeans used to come from the south.
Yeah, no, actually, I did know that.
That's neat, I didn't know that.
Alright, I'll be right back. Please don't, whatever.
So I was spying on this sultanate next to me, and then they find me, and I'm like, oh, guess I'm in trouble now. And I go and look at the diplomatic options, and I'm like, oh, they'll accept an alliance, okay. Okay, you're in my ally now.
Very, very accommodating.
Hey, there we go. Colonialism. This is so easy.
You piece of shit. Starts the game richer than either of us. Great monarch from the beginning.
You all just hate us. Yeah, the Indian troop types are actually pretty good, you know. I think they actually do get the best cavalry at some point in the game at one tech level.
Alright. Can I abdicate? Oh no, I don't have an heir. No, I do, but he's also shit. Well, I thought I shit as this guy. Oh wow. Sid went right for it.
Yeah, babe.
He said, I'll make my own Renaissance. Nigga.
I said to Manchester, I said, wow, Manchester, why is this game so easy? he wasn't happy.
Yeah, that's fair. We're both deeply corrupt nations, to be clear.
How did you get so much corruption?
I almost got killed,
Oh dear.
so I had to get corrupt to stop being bankrupt. And Manchester similarly took on a lot of corruption to unify the Manchu.
It's a slippery slope.
It's not so bad.
Is it really living though? When you have so much corruption?
I don't know, ask the American people.
They just played the trump card.
Hey! It's a shame he's also just as fucking corrupt, so. You know.
I approve of all the things said.
Well, I mean, Michael Moore is a sack of shit, but what he said is right when he said that basically electing Trump was a huge middle finger to the
Yeah, like
establishment.
I know what you're talking about. I liked what he said as well. Like people who've had their jobs fucking taken away from them.
Yeah, but the problem is that he's... all of his policies are just as shitty and pro-rich as everyone before him.
He doesn't even have policies, a moron.
No, he's a narcissist. That's why, like, Bernie would have been better. Like, if people just got behind Bernie, Bernie actually is like a...
He's a communist.
I know, he's a fucking socialist, and all he wants to do is, you know, spread the wealth.
Just have capitalism, but distribute the wealth better.
Yeah.
Can't have that. It's too radical. Life has to be more difficult for regular people. Don't you know?
Therefore, I think we can all agree. Let's vote in a narcissist who actually won't do anything besides keep giving money to the rich. I think it's a natural next step.
Exactly.
It's a natural next step.
God, the American public is so fucking retarded.
You're not wrong. our only problem is that Sid is all pro-Trump.
Sid is not pro-Trump.
He was pro-Trump at one point.
I think he was a much better option than Hillary.
There, I still don't think I agree.
I still held my nose and voted for her as the lesser evil.
And I think you were right to do so. I think that the pressures in the Democratic Party would force her to be more left than she's comfortable with, whereas there's no pressure in the Republican Party, really. Like, they voted for him, but they're all fucking... As long as he, smile and talks about how, what's it called? Mexicans are the devil. They're like, alright, give your tax breaks to the ultra-rich, that's cool. He still got 37% approval rating. Like, as the same group of idiot fucking impoverished cunts. Like, 1% of that is the ultra-rich. Fair enough. They should be voting for whatever policies are happening. But the other 36% are the same dumb cunts who are like, well, I guess he went away from the message that would actually help us, but I still support him because he says racist things.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. America. Fuck yeah.
America.
Fucking build a wall. Fucking don't raise the minimum wage even though I fucking work at Walmart.
That could
Fucking
be
my
more
family
money,
owned a store here that was pretty good, but I fucking Walmart.
Exactly.
What other dumb shit does the American public believe? I suppress all my anger. I just to get through the day, I have to. I wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. It's also the fact that just like it is very refreshing to talk to Europeans and to talk to you as well. Granted, you're from Massachusetts as well, but like, like just to talk about reality in economic terms and not be branded some radical far leftist for saying, hey, like shouldn't like the working class like not suffer horribly? Like,
is that so super unreasonable? I don't know. Like, I'm just checking.
What a radical idea.
I want to just like put some feelers out there and get a sense of like if you think that's so crazy. I'm not sure. I just wanted to check. I need Ming to accept me as their tribute. They asked me at one point, but now they hate me. My trust is slowly building. My trust is slowly building with them. They're slowly liking me more. They're like, oh, maybe the Ashikaga are not so bad. I'm like, I know we're not. We're really not. We're a good bunch. We like you. You should like us. We all fought against piracy together. Wow, why did their trust just drop on me? I changed my attitude towards them from auto-managed to friendly. And I lost 5 points of trust. Okay.
That was very suspicious that you did that, though.
I know.
I mean,
it's like, hey,
if I went from being neutral to friendly with you, like, why the change? What are you up to?
What kind of shenanigans are you looking? And I'm like, Ming, I just want to give you tribute. That's all. That's all I'm looking for. Just to give you money. Is that so bad? Apparently, the answer to that question is yes. That is terrible.
Is there a reason why I shouldn't be converting Bengal to Islam?
So if you keep the dhimmi, it's its own estate, and it gives you very, very, very good bonuses. And as an Indian sultanate, you get a major bonus to heathens. Like you get a +3, and then you also have taken what's it called, humanism, right?
I should probably get rid of that.
So you can just keep them at, like, yes, your stab will cost more, but how frequently do you even pay for stab regardless? And you can get all the bonus from the dhimmi and Just not even give a fuck about it. Just ignore them. Just let them worship Ganesha, the elephant guy, whoever the fuck. Doesn't matter. No big deal.
Nah, they're gonna keep revolting. We gotta convert them.
Sid the fascist. Listen, I've thought about it. I need to get my country on board with Islam.
One state, one religion, one leader. Sieg Heil.
I'm on board. Ship it. I mean, I was always on board with that, let's be honest here.
There were a lot of Dutch fascists back during the war.
We don't talk about that?
No, it's not something that's spoken about. But
good. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
But,
I'm glad we've all agreed to not talk about that. That's awesome. I'm really cool with that. That's super cool of you.
Just sweep it under the rug, just like the Swedes and the French and everyone else.
Yes, exactly. You sweep all that shit deep under the rug, and it all works out okay.
The French nearly had a civil war, you know, after the Second World War. Because we kept dropping like small arms into France to arm the French resistance. Unfortunately, like 80% of the French resistance were communists, so when the French government went back, they they had to disarm all of these militias who were all communists.
Dude, can we never do that again?
just throwing guns at commies, like, yeah, there you go shoot some Germans.
No.
The trouble was though that whenever they shot at the Germans, there were reprisals. So eventually they stopped doing that and they just started shooting at each other.
No. What I'm saying for stop doing, okay, and bear with me on this. What I'm saying is, can we stop shooting each other as Europeans, like in general?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Like, we haven't done it for a while, but I'm worried with the people and the Brexit and all these things. Like, everyone's getting a little more down to.
I think we have it in us, but one more big one. One more.
I would love to
This will be the last one. I know we said that the last two times.
Look, I've thought about it long and hard, and I'm super okay with this not happening. Just so you know. Like, if it has to happen, it has to happen. But
let's just have one last crack at it, and if you still don't like it, then
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like it. You know, like, I've thought about it. Pretty sure it's not my cup of tea already. Yeah. Sid, have you lost a little bit of your enamor with the alt-right at this point?
It's a deep question.
It's not that deep. It's, are you a fascist or not? That seems pretty.
No,
surface.
I've never been a fascist. I'm actually a minarchist, but
Oh, I'm a monarchist too, actually.
No, minarchist.
What is a minarchist?
Less of a state is better.
Yeah, we all remember how well that worked in the 1920s.
Minarchism was this unfortunate?
The only purpose of the state should be defense and enforcing contracts, really, and policing.
But so, like, what happens when you have radical technology that dramatically improves the efficiency of capital expenditure, which thereby reduces the need or value of labor, which thereby redistributes wealth further and further towards the capital-owning class, which thereby breaks down capitalism. So, like, in that situation, where do you see the role of the state? just to allow that to happen and then to have it all break down.
So what's the alternative? You need to keep millions of people who have no purpose and pay them to just exist.
No, I mean you have.
It sounds like the elevation of humankind to me, actually, or a very dark dystopian future. Which actually, see what you're talking about, Mach. Fortunately, that's not happening anytime soon. So. Not. We don't have to worry. We don't have to have this. We don't have to talk about this right now.
It's right fucking now. It's not happening right fucking now at all. It's not a gigantic repeat of the 1890s and 1920s in any way whatsoever. That's true. You're right. You're right.
I know.
So I don't know why. I don't know why I'm discussing this.
True.
You're right. Yeah, my bad. It's not like history is cyclical, and we saw this whole fucking process happen with the trust and Teddy Roosevelt into the fucking super conservative like Coolidge and Warren and Hoover into the Great Depression and the absolute breakdown of the global capitalist system because of us being super laissez-faire and like the state is just for defense and the wealth all pushing to the capital owning class, and that completely breaking down everything, resulting in large part in the along with some other things like the debt repayments by Germany, but on the whole resulting in the rise of a lot of populist movements, which led to the Second World War, which led to a massive wealth redistribution system.
It sounds like you're actually educated and know what happened in history, as opposed to 90% of the population of the Western world.
Dude, we're going through it again.
No,
it's shocking.
It's the exact same thing.
It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. It's unbelievable. Like, verbatim, the exact same thing. Like, we need Teddy right now, right? Like, we're at the point where we need Teddy.
It's going to be much worse, though, because you will have the elimination of the working class with automation and computerization. If you're not an engineer or a computer scientist, you will not have a job in this new world that's being developed right now.
Mm-hmm. So here's the only thing, right? Is like, yes, and I agree, but I'm pretty sure the same thing was said when the last industrial revolution happened. And so I don't know that it's true, right? Like, I can't disprove it, but I can totally, because of the parallels, I can see the same statement being made, 100 years ago, 120 years ago. And I think there's probably a role for the semi-educated. We do have to ramp up our education system across the board. In that sense, yes. But I think the highly educated computer scientist, I don't know if everyone needs to be that. And if we have gotten to that point, then we need to just adopt communism. But it's pretty clear to me. Like, I don't know why we even need to argue about it. The role of the state should be to redistribute wealth at this point, because the only way capitalism continues. Once we get to a point where we can have a state-run economy and innovation becomes an art form,
I think the world is going to become much, much darker. The U.S. is going to become a much, much darker, bleaker place. And it's going to get worse before it gets better anytime soon.
Probably is.
And I see people who in 2000 and in the 90s were very prosperous and fairly well off, and they're still supporting this and defending this system, which is impoverishing them. Their wages have been stagnant for fucking 30 years, and they're like, oh, this is fine. Like, I have to work very hard. I have to work 3 shit jobs now, but hey, I mean, it's
been a downturn since 1980. Like, but I don't have a solution for it. I don't. I wish I did. My solution is to go full Teddy, which the American people in the world doesn't have. No, they don't. Like, let's trust.
Do you remember that time? And wait, Teddy Roosevelt? Oh yeah, Teddy Roosevelt. Do you remember that time when he got cheated out of the presidential nomination? Mm-hmm. So he left the Republican Party, founded his own party, and got more votes than the Republican Party.
I mean, hold on, wait. Like, he was also running against the guy he appointed as his successor and breaking tradition. Like, I love Teddy, don't get me wrong, but like, he was running against the guy he appointed as his successor, against his own party. He was breaking tradition in more than 2 terms. Like, there was a lot of problems with the 1918 run. 1908, 1908, 1910, 1910, 1912? When? 1912. Yeah, no? Yeah, 12, because then 20 was Warren, and then 22 he died. That became Coolidge, 24 Coolidge, 28 Hoover. Okay. So the 1912
I'm
election.
actually
There
gonna
were
have a
problems
really
with that one.
serious problem here because I've got 42 horde unity and I drop by 4 a year due to my size. So I have to pay 100 to get 10. No, I have to pay 113 because I have corruption military to get 10 unity. This isn't gonna work over the long term. What I'm doing here. And then raising provinces also is proving an ineffectual remedy, I'm afraid.
You can't always get what you want. It's okay, I'm still just trying to work towards 5 Dippic.
Oh, my shit just turned to Shinto. That's annoying.
Wait, what turned to Shinto?
One of my tiles says became Shinto.
Why did it become Shinto?
Because of you! Because
But how
of
because
you!
of me? I'm way the fuck
Because
over
of
here.
you!
I'm way the fuck over here.
Look
I've
at it.
done
It's in
no such
Mongolia.
thing. I
This
do
is
see
you!
it. I'm still curious how the fuck that happened, though. I'm way the fuck over here doing my thing. You know? Drinking, smoking, fucking, all the things we do, nigga. And I don't understand how the fuck that got fucked up. Okay, so I need to go conquer the Hosoka. Alright, I'm gonna have a beer, sip of wine and a cigarette, and then I'm gonna conquer more of Japan. I'll be back.
So I should do either economic, innovative, or admin. And that'll let me stop being a horde. I guess economic is the best of the three. Because this is not going to be sustainable to try to keep my horde unity up like this.
I don't even know what horde unity is.
It's like the legitimacy mechanic for hordes. So instead of legitimacy, I have horde unity. I've already pillaged all my tiles into oblivion. It's like the short-term gain.
Oh,
What up?
okay. This huge state next to me just exploded into lots of little guys.
Well, that's what you want.
That's auspicious.
Yeah.
Are you expanding? Oh, yo. And shoot.
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
He's expanding into your territory.
Who is?
What?
He's
Oh,
Sid?
so, wait. You are saying I can't take provinces in my home trade node?
What? What's happening?
He's saying, Mach, I can't control the Bengal trade node, my home trade node.
Oh, you can take the Bengal trade node.
What?
I'm just nervous about when you expand further into Southeast Asia. That's all.
I'm not expanding for. I know that Manchester wants Southeast Asia. I'm just taking the Bengal trade node.
Okay.
I thought Southeast Asia was your thing. Japan.
No, I mean, my thing is Malacca and onward.
Oh.
Like Siam was all you.
Oh, okay.
I just for clarification, I'm not.
I just. China.
By the way,
seems
when I'm doing this, I'm
grossly
doing.
sufficient for me personally in Tibet.
Okay, so that's fine. Then I will take Siam, and you can have Bengal. That works.
But by the way, when I'm saying this, I'm doing Trump-esque hand movements. Like, listen to me. You know.
Believe me.
Look at me.
Believe me.
Look at me.
Believe me, it's gonna be huge.
Believe me.
Huge. I feel like Britain rooted for the Trump election just on the grounds if they were like, we're the now global embarrassment because of this ridiculous Brexit vote. Maybe if America votes for Trump, it'll be less embarrassing for us. But it worked. I mean,
You
people
could have
are
had
less.
Dirk in the Netherlands. Who else was running? Le
No,
Pen
no.
in France.
Not Dirk. What's his name? Fucking, I hate him. Geert Wilders. Yeah.
Who's Dirk?
Not-
Who am I thinking of?
No idea.
That
But it's
was-
not.
Oh.
It's not Geert. I've royal married China mostly on the hopes that they will trust me more.
The Zhou Emperor, who is in charge of Ming. I'm sure will accommodate you.
My trust is still below 30, so they still won't like me enough. Okay, so I guess now I declare war on Osakawa.
I still don't have. Oh, because I have to beat China to do this mission. I see.
Oh, I see.
Let's cancel this one. My mistake. I'm sorry. I got confused. That's all.
I got all caught up. I got enthusiastic. It's not don't stress. It's okay. What's important here is that
You know, it's actually funny. I'm going to embrace colonialism before I embrace Renaissance.
how is that possible?
I don't know. It's just spreading faster.
Is that can you do that though? Actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
That is a
interesting.
thing. It is a thing.
Oh, but I still can't embrace. I still can't use like points to. Okay. How did you get colonialism though? Just from
I just-
boosting.
Yeah, I just made it.
How good is your king?
Really good.
He's alright, I guess.
He's amazing. That's what I'm hearing. Look at Malwa. Malwa is being colonial before its Renaissance. I, for one, am a useless country.
Don't say that. You're an endless source of amusement.
Thanks, fam.
No problem, fam. I got you.
What a good guy. What a good fucking guy. Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting that their armies can cross straits faster than my boats can get to them. That's really fascinating. I'm super interested by this. I'd love to hear more about how that's possible.
Teleports behind you.
Well, those are your people, no?
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah. And they're beautiful people, don't you talk shit about them.
The incels? Your tribe?
Oh my god.
The sandal
So
wearing.
to stop being a horde, okay, I need to finish economic ideas. I need 3 stab. Okay, so that's each stab right now is cost. Okay, it costs 114, so it'll cost the typical large amount to get up to 3 manually. Horde unity of 60, so I have 47 now. So I have to manually, each 10 costs like 120 mil power, so I have to get up to 60. Then I need 200 admin power in reserve, just sitting there to be able to click the button. Then, when I click the button, I lose 5 stab. I lose the 200 admin that I had saved. So I go down. I go down to like the negative stab that you can have, and then, only then, will I cease to be a horde. This is great. This is wonderful. So basically, if you had to how would you summarize? What state will the Manchu nation be?
Great!
Really fucking behind.
Really great is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing really great.
We need Johan not to die, is what we need, actually.
Great. I would also love for my shitty ruler not to die. Oh wait, he did die.
Mine is far more unfortunate than yours.
Well, my old one was much better than the 510.
The amount of points I have to spend is just excessively large.
Oh, sorry, that's right. I forgot. You also had to unify an entire continent and diplo-annex / militarily conquest all of these shitty fucking provinces. We've been through some shit, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Been through some shit. Now I have all of these shitty little cunts running around my provinces, doing their little fucking occupation thing. Well, I try and occupy their capital, but I keep getting status quo notifications. This game is dumb, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew, but I thought I'd let you know.
Hey. I will actually be a great power now.
Congratulations.
Hey.
Who coded this AI to be like, hey, we feel like players will have the most fun if, instead of having a war, you just act as obnoxiously and disruptively as possible. Like, is that cool? Does that work for you guys? All right.
Well, they do that because otherwise people who are shits just exploit the AI to the maximum possible level is what they do.
Well, the AI just exploits us to the maximum possible level, so I'm not clear what the problem is.
We're also playing on normal and no luck this game. I felt
No, but
I
it's
felt
like-
that our experience with France in the last game that we should learn a lesson from that.
No, I'm cool with that. What I'm more referring to is just the fucking bullshit of like, oh, alright, we're going to war. We're not going to try and defend our home territory. We're going to occupy as much of you as possible. It's like a very annoying thing that the AI
Well,
seems to...
that's because they don't follow the fort mechanics.
But even if they did, like, I would not in a war, and I think most people would not in a war, be like, oh, that's cool, take all of my territory, I'm just gonna drop 1 stacks everywhere and just try and conquer you as quick as possible. Yeah, I don't know, it just feels weird.
It's not even conquest, it's just being a nuisance.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
No, but what I'm on about is if they followed the fort rules, then they wouldn't be able to walk to the other side of your country and start occupying random provinces. You get what I'm saying?
Sure, which would be great. Don't get me wrong. That'd be lovely. But I'm not, I'm not asking for rainbows and flowers here. I'm just asking for the AI to not act in such a it's like a pain in the ass way. I'm just saying, hey, maybe we can just play in a way that's reasonable. That players would actually play like. And maybe that's too much to ask, Maybe you're right.
I don't want to raise any more banners because we're already at 15 freaking corruption.
15 awesome, more like.
15 awesome corruption. Awesome corruption.
Dude, is there anything more awesome than corruption? I think not. So I don't know what you're even complaining about. Like, that sounds so exciting. I like toes. Okay, we're gonna use our boats now to keep these dumb cunts under control. As I siege them.
I do not see the fall of Ming as something even remotely forthcoming. 999, 2 idea groups filled out.
That's gonna take some time. Let's be realistic here. That's gonna take a hot minute or two.
Every time I look back at Delhi, they're even further in debt. I'm like, hey Delhi, you gonna help me? And they're like, oh, we're 400 gold in debt. I'm like, okay, Bay, I'll wait. And then I look back like 10 years later, it's like, oh, we're 1600 gold in debt. I'm like,
wait, what happened here? Let's discuss this. I'm not clear.
They've been doing all these like weird expeditions into fucking like Tibet and Central Asia. Which appear to be the cause of their financial
challenges
situation. Yeah. For some reason, they just really have a bone to pick with like Yarkand and these other countries I can't pronounce.
That's because those guys are a bunch of dirty bastards. Yeah, it's
They
depressing.
are, 'cause they live in the desert. I mean, in the mountains.
It's depressing how badly I would like to become a tributary of Ming. It's like I'm sitting here, I'm like, hey Ming, let me give you money. They're like, nah, nah. You seem alright, but I'm just not feeling it. Interesting. So, I wanted to, what I could do is abdicate and then... It's not a bad idea.
Why do you have to abdicate to become Japan?
Well, no, it's just Japan gives me a hunch of legitimacy. Becoming Japan. I'm just thinking like how to do this efficiently. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
How's your corruption, Manchester?
Pretty bad. It's getting worse as well.
What's that? What's your corruption at, friend?
15.
Oh, I've gotten my shit down to 5. Japan is relatively uncorrupt these days.
5? How have you gotten it down so quick?
I've spent a lot of money. I have that. I have to concede. I do have that. I have money. We're a rich bunch up here. In Cutland.
Okay. Yeah, if I go the cider all the way to the right, I can actually drop. Yeah, okay. I'll give it a go.
That's
do have a bunch of money.
Basically,
yeah. Actually, glad you said that, because I can do it too.
But I basically stopped paying for my army, and even less, and to a degree for my loans, and just paid to reduce corruption for a while. Although now what I need to do is reduce everything.
It's a nifty trick.
Yeah. Now I need to find a way to embrace the Renaissance, though, so I can start the printing press or colonialism or whatever we're at. I like how somehow the northeast province of Honshu became the one to adopt. The Renaissance. Everyone else was like, fuck that. Like, oh, you don't border them? That's cool.
Did you get it from me, or did it come from?
It came from Manchester. I just don't understand why it was Mutsu that got it.
Hmm. Oh, the Ottomans are coming.
From where?
They're spreading all across the Middle East.
They're pretty far away. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about.
I mean, I see Sind, Hormuz, and the Mamluks, so I feel like it's not that bad.
Yeah, the Mamluks just got creamed by them.
Oh, I get a +1 shock as the Manchu. Oh, and then when I finish my ideas, I get another +1 shock. Those are pretty good ideas. I like that. I wonder my generals have been so good.
Manchu ideas are awesome, to be honest.
And great mustaches as well.
That's what my mother keeps telling me. To be honest, I'm not convinced corruption is so bad though. Like, it will keep your country stable. If your country is hella corrupt, it'll be hella stable. What is all power cost? Is that the cost of ideas, or
It
what?
makes all your monarch points cost more, which is very, very debilitating over the long term. Like, think about, like, every time you spend monarch points, it costs more.
Okay, that's not great.
So that's why you're in deep communism right now, friend.
No, that's got more to do again with spending, with shitty kings and spending all of my points on shit that is not technology prior to the deep set hold of Renaissance and colonialism. The clergy are really a needy fucking bunch, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's non-stop, but they're like, oh, give me more. I want more territory. And I'm like, nigga, I'm giving you enough.
Stop fucking your relative. Stop killing the people. Support education.
Give us more.
You're not pious enough.
Pray to God more, please. Come on.
You're an atheist.
You're just so atheistic. Give it the whiniest voice you can, and that's how I picture the clergy. It's okay though. Taiwan is mine. The Queen Regency. Oh my.
Bukhara is the thing. It's pretty cool.
I suddenly know about Kodnit.
I don't know if I should leave Bukhara here. I don't know if they can resist the Russians though. I'm very conflicted.
They cannot. They will fall to the Russians, so you should take Bukhara. Bukhara also exists in our other game with when I'm Russia and Sid is Byzantium. It's also Bukhara. It's not that interesting. Kill it. It's like a disease. It needs to be pulled out from the stem. Why are there? Why are there? Oh Jesus Christ! There's 26k. Okay. Well, time to go into bankruptcy, dealing with rebels. Enjoy.
I could take their land and then create glorious nation of Kazakhstan.
Sorry, I'm no longer interested. I'm now trying to go into debt to build an army to deal with the 25k rebel stop.
Kazakh people. And Cherry is like really big, but it's really shit. Just complete shit. Like instead of this, you just draw a picture of just a big poo here. Would be more representative. It's like, you know how the game works, right? Like the minimum development is 111, like in every province.
Yeah.
Like
Everything is 111.
The bare minimum it can give me, according the baseline mechanics of the game are somehow
That's your life.
being charitable to me,
The good
representing
news
more
is,
than is actually here.
At some point, Japan will stop being terrible, and then we can destroy Ming, and then you will be the wealthiest, most ridiculous country that's ever been known to mankind.
God, I can finally stop sitting in this saddle all these years, sitting on horses. When
You
I
can
eat,
now sit on a throne.
sitting
a
on
golden
horses
throne.
when I talk, sitting on
Sitting
horses
on horses when you drink.
when I shit. Sick of horses. I'm sick of horses.
I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking horses on this motherfucking plane.
Very true. This is plain. Very apropos.
It is plain of sadness. This plane. Bye-bye.
Alright.
Alright.
See if we can do this. Beat the Bukharans.
It's funny, I said basically the same thing. I was like, alright, let's see if we can do this. Beat the
Very orange.
rebels. 20. It goes wrong by me losing it, which is what's happening right now. $26,000 rebels seems excessive, no?
It's a lot. It's unusual.
It's not a small amount. Now I have to take more loans. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. I think I have to spend these mill tech points. I wanted to wait, but I think I have to get them. Yeah, I think I have to get it. Well, it's not that important. I like when I have to take a bunch of loans to deal with rebels. That's super fun. You know how fucking weird it is that the three of us have been playing video games together for 7 years now?
It was longer than that.
Maybe longer. So, that's weird.
Is it?
Hmm.
I don't know, I think you guys are my longest gaming friendship, if you will. No?
I met a bunch of people playing World of Warcraft back in the day, but I didn't
Me too.
keep
I
up
just stayed in
with
touch
them.
Exactly.
I mean, I did keep up with them for a while. Like, I played like Left 4 Dead with them, and they just sort of lost connection with them.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking weird.
Mm. I've just been happily occupying the car. I haven't run into an enemy stack yet. Nope, there's one. Trying to kill my little one unit siege stack, little shit. Motherfucker.
Oh, I'm glad I took out 800 ducats in loans just to deal with that fucking rebellion. That was cool. I really enjoyed that. That was a fun game mechanic they introduced there.
Oh, neat. I did play Vassalize, this little one-province miner that was part of the explosion next to me. And now a couple of provinces have converted to them because of the original owner being the wrong culture.
Cool.
Hmm.
You just asked me for money. Is that what you just did?
Me?
Me?
Yes.
Did I ask? Who's asking you for money?
Mac.
Oh.
As far as I'm aware, I didn't. But if I did, by event, I'm happy to receive it. I'm not here to turn my nose up in money, you know?
Just a very humorous image to me, just like the Emperor of Japan is coming to the horse
Court of
lords
Manchu.
of
Just
fucking...
Hey, spare some change, bud.
I mean, I'm 822 in debt, so I wouldn't be surprised if my dear horse lord had made a effort on that particular capacity. Cool. Taiwan is mine, nigga. My corruption is down to 3.69. What a beautiful time to be alive. Now I just need Ming to trust me, so I can become their tributary, and then we can kill the Koreans. You down to kill some Koreans?
You gotta break a few Koreans to make an
get some
omelette.
money.
I would give you money, but I'm
How
down
good the Korean
700.
fucking king is. What a load of shit.
I'm not ready to do it now, to be clear. I'm ready to do it in like some time. Why is Ainu so shit at adopting the Renaissance? Like the rest of the world has it, and my nonsense country's like, I'm good. Yeah, I know I see it spreading, but like, I thought
That's
about
the
it.
edict, so it spreads quicker.
I did. They don't seem to give a fuck. I was like, cool, maybe I'll give a little institution spread. They were like, nah, I mean, you know, we could.
Not really feeling it.
Not really that down though, you know? Is that weird? I feel like that's okay. I don't know. Maybe that's not chill, but I feel like it's chill. Oh, my queen is amazing. Can I make my queen the ruler?
You have to die.
She's 6'4'5".
I bet she ruled for 15 years.
I would love for her to rule for 15 years. I've never seen a monarch this good in my entire history of playing these stupid games. I've never seen anyone this amazing. So if she ruled for 50 years or 3 years or 1,000 years, I'd be cool.
So I have started colonialism as well in Manchuria.
Yeah, that's fair. It's spreading too slow to Japan.
Although yet again we're going to
It's
get
really
yet another
the
institution.
only practical way to get it in East Asia.
We're going to get another institution in 1550. Just when I think I might actually catch up on tech, so yeah, here's another one. And...
Have you heard the word of the next institution?
And here's another one. And oh, you have that one here. Here's another one.
And exactly. Alright. Thought I can finish off Hoshikawa. At the very least, Taiwan is mine. So I got something.
Formosa. Beautiful island. Culture, Saigoku. It was Japan.
I'll show you,
Japan's 3 different cultures now. Oh. Okay.
What is it, like Yushu, Honshu, and something else?
I've never, yeah.
Togoku, Saigoku, and Kyushuan.
Yeah, you can accept the different cultures, by the way.
That's fine. I become Japan.
I was showing Mach the flag of Formosa had a rebellion in like the 1890s before the Japanese could arrive to occupy it, and the rebels made their own flag. And Mach was like, "Wow, an autistic tiger is our national symbol. Congrats."
I mean, that is what it looks like. Like, I'm not crazy. Alright, I think I'm gonna debase my currency again. I mean, I'm down to 4, so I might as well bring it up a bit. Get rid of some of these loans. Well, loans suck. Loans cost you interest, but debasing it costs you interest in like a more subtle way that feels better.
I feel you. That's how I feel about it as well.
Like,
It's like, this is probably more damaging, but it doesn't seem as bad.
doesn't feel as bad at all. Like, maybe I just keep going down this road and seeing what happens. Man, will you niggas trust me? How can I make you niggas trust me? Y'all niggas trust me. Manchu, they all like 50 trust. What up? Champa, 50 trust. Tuya, 50 trust, nigga. Ming, 25. What is the deal with that? In the words of Jerry Seinfeld.
Give you a bag of peanuts, and you just can't get the bag open.
What's the deal with that?
It's like the 1990s represented as a man.
Barrel.
Dude,
Cuts to
Seinfeld
the
was a
cafe.
great show, though. Seinfeld was a great show. Say what you will, it totally holds up. Some of the plot devices don't, like the answering machine thing where you're like, yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that a thing? Was I alive for that? I guess I was. But, like, the show on the whole totally holds up. No, super you.
That was the best episode, in my opinion.
Of course, it's everyone's
I like
best
the Risk
episode.
episode. That one was good as well.
The what?
The Risk episode.
Oh, the Risk episode is
Kramer and
fantastic.
Ukraine is weak.
It speaks to my personal life, so.
This is a game for you. Ukraine is game for you.
Well, now that we asked Putin, we watched that episode too many
Hey.
times. He was like, "Давай, Ukraine is game for me."
Such a good vassal of the glorious Empire of Ming.
I want to be. That's all I'm asking for. I'm like, hey Ming.
I mean, just all you have to do is just suck their dick.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, Ming, let me suck your dick. And he's like, I don't know that you're not gonna bite it off. Though.
He's very
I don't
conflicted
know.
about it.
I don't know that you're gonna
I've
bite it or
been
not.
a see, and here's I've been one. I've been a dedicated cocksucker since the start, so he knows I'm good.
That's
He
true.
knows he
You
can
got in
trust me.
early. You sucked his dick
I do this
early.
thing with my tongue. He's into it.
You sucked his dick early, and he never looked back. He was like, I know, I understand this man. I understand this man. But for those of us that got in late, like, what do we do? Okay, I'm gonna smoke before my. Oh fuck! I need to get off Miltech again. Give me administrative.
Oh, actually, you know,
diploma.
Ming, he's got below 50 mandate, so he gets penalties, I guess, maybe, perhaps?
Yeah. It's,
You sound very confident on this subject, my friend.
No, I'm not confident at all, but he's below 50. So he's getting penalties.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Oh.
Got your host, he's out of sight. I'll tell you when it's up.